Okay, so when we look at deviance and crime in sociology, it's because we want to see the impact that each of these things has on society, and perhaps the impact that society can have on these things to lessen them. So, first of all, what's deviance? Deviance is anything that goes against the norms of society. So an act of deviance could be facing backwards in an elevator, because everybody faces the front. Or singing loudly in a library. Both of these could be acts of deviance. Crime, on the other hand, is deviance that breaks laws. And again, to be a law, it means that it has to have a punishment associated with it. Like, we don't really have a punishment associated with facing the wrong way in the elevator, but we do have a punishment with, say, theft, murder, assault, drugs. So there's a good rule of thumb to remember when you're trying to remember the difference between deviance and crime. And that is that crime is always deviant. But deviance isn't always crime. Deviance can just be doing something weird. That doesn't make it illegal. Okay, so what do each of our main theories say about deviance and crime? Functionalism say that they're here to show us what isn't acceptable in society. They also give cops jobs, jails people the house, jury something to decide, so on and so on. Okay, what does conflict theory says? Remember, conflict theory is all about power. So conflict theory says that crimes are committed to either take or maintain power. An example of maintaining power, in case you're a little confused on that one, would be like a mafia boss who has a dildo sour, and so he goes and takes care of it because he needs to show that he's still the boss. And take power could even be robbing somebody, killing somebody, raping somebody. It's showing that you have the real control. Okay, symbolic interactionism, this gets a little more specific. I feel like it really applies to theft. So symbolic interactionism would say it's all about the status. So people steal to have those nice things so that they can be like, look, I'm somebody. And last but not least is exchange theory, which says everything is based on a cost-benefit or pleasure-pain ratio. So if doing the crime costs me more punishments than it could possibly benefit me, I'm probably not going to commit the crime. But if I know that there's very little chance of me getting caught and there's lots of benefits, I'm very much likely to commit the crime. In criminology, you'll learn that there's a very interesting expression that is, it's not why are people committing crime, it's why isn't everybody.